my wins, baby.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
For a lot of years. All the pain.
Game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former.
Used to sell dope to my folks. That shit is shameful. World is full of sinners, so nobody can blame you. I am not enjoying the sun. That's what the rain do. I am not enjoying
Get out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Chime, a mobile bank account and debit card with no hidden fees, no overdraft or monthly fees.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Za'Darius Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On second down, here's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Cunningham. He's got Michael Irvin complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Six-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Go. What's the motion? What's the motion?
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Evan Ingram, 51 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Slam, slam, slam. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 50, Mike 50. Bend it. Hey.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. Here's Luck. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Miller. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Check 50.
On 2nd and 12, Luck got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Check out. 675. 12. Tight to the right, boy. Tight to the right. Move. 3 down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. He'll rifle this one deep right. Tried for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end zone in the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Cunningham. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Luck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Cunningham to throw. Got a man, it's Michael Irvin. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, here's Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. John Henderson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once. Now Love. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score. Want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Saints. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget, the tick.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. You gonna take. You got take. You got take right there.
Again, it's Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And all the way up to the 46. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They run on first down with Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From just shy of midfield, Luck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, Steve Sick. Steve Sick.
A shotgun snap for Love. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. Here's Locke. Setting up the screen for Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good.
Are you mad because my offensive line blocking his defensive line? Are you gonna leave? You gonna quit? I think he's gonna get mad and quit. It was a fucking bomb.
just want the Lord to bless them. From the seniors to all the freshmen. LOX is like the take your blessings. Still can't escape your lessons. Still gotta make your weapons. First try, then try more. Team player, and I ain't gotta have the high score. I was taught to knock off the work and buy more. I know it gotta hurt to die poor. They say life is what you make of it. The squares in your circle will always fuck up the shape of it. When the hate
That's what happens when you play these bum ass niggas, man. Niggas just get mad.
It ain't nothing popping. The live niggas make it lit. Money is precious, time sacred. I'ma be great forever. Better late than never. Better late than never. Better late than never.
Hey, brother. What's happening? Brother? Sean? Brad. Step inside my yard, ready to team.
There's that motivation to just want to get better at surfing and be the best surfer.
Every single surfer